Hi, my name is Janine, and I have lost 179 pounds naturally, and I want to share how I got started on my weight loss journey. I'm taking it back to the very beginning, specifically the first 3 months, because I feel as though the first 3 months was so different than the rest of my journey. In September 2021, I weighed 470 pounds, and my life was really different then. I had back pain, high blood pressure, swollen ankles. I turned to food for comfort, and my weight just made it so much harder for me. At that time, I was a huge snacker and I really loved fast food. Uber Eats and DoorDash were my best friends and I would order constantly. When I started my weight loss journey, I really wanted to pay close attention to nutrition and what I was putting in my mouth. So I made a promise to myself that I would cut out all fast food. So one of the first big things that I did was delete those food apps off of my phone, and I promised to make all of my meals from home. I also decided that another way for me to get control of my diet was to go on a calorie deficit and actually start counting calories, which I did. My main goal during these 3 months, nutrition-wise, was to not eat fast food, cook all my meals from home, count my calories, and don't go over my calorie deficit. Other than that, I kind of gave myself free reins and I still allowed myself to snack and kind of eat freely as long as I stayed within those kind of rules. I also bought a food scale and that was so helpful in the beginning. I was a huge snacker and I would use my food scale and measure out all of my snacks. During this time, I also started exercising and becoming more active. I started going on morning walks with my sister and my dog, which I loved. I remember halfway through our walks, I used to be in so much pain because of my back. And my sister would cheer me on and be like, you got this, you got this. I know this is the beginning, but you're going to do amazing. She was just so supportive and I was just so grateful for her. I also started going to the gym. During the first 3 months, I focused very heavily on cardio. I would go to the gym 4 to 5 days a week, and my main goal was to do some sort of cardio every time I went. I absolutely loved the elliptical. At first, I could only do 10 to 15 minute sessions, but as I continued to go, it got easier and easier, and I would actually do 70 minutes on the elliptical. I struggled with a lot of gym anxiety at the time, so I didn't really feel comfortable lifting weights at the gym. However, I would go to the gym, do cardio, and come home and actually lift weights in my bedroom. And that's really in a nutshell how I really jump-started my weight loss journey. After 3 months, I really started to get into my journey and I really started to see weight loss. I would love to do a part 2 and tell you guys what I started to do after 3 months and how my weight loss journey shifted a little bit. But yeah, that's just kind of how I got started. That's how I jump-started my weight loss journey.